Here in Baku at COP29 with Gail Davis of TheCreators2030. We spoke last year at COP28 in Dubai, so I'm really looking forward to hearing what's new and what projects you're working on.
Larry, thank you for having me. My name is Gail Davis with the Creators 2030 UN SDGs Youth, Arts, Sports, and Global Citizen Initiative. I'm the co-executive director. We feed artists and ensure that they have organic food and vegetables. We also help them with having business advisement so that they can utilize their talents and be well paid for. And then we also work with youth to ensure that they also are paid for the art that they have and use arts as a point of reflection for their own inner leadership, global citizenship, and to create projects that fulfill on the Sustainable Development Goals. This year is very different for me being here in Azerbaijan, okay? Because while people know that I got started at the UN through Quincy Jones, who has just passed away in 1998, what a lot of people don't know are the other things that I work on, and that is fulfilling on the Sustainable Development Goals in every country, supporting governments and all stakeholders, NGOs, artists, and so forth on fulfilling on the SDGs in their respective country. And this year I'm proud to announce, which I cannot say the initiative yet, but we've taken 4 countries across 4 continents with an extra one where we apply the model to see if it works to support fulfilling on the SDGs now instead of 2030, and it can be done. Simple model and framework. And so we're working on that, and so Larry will tell you about that soon, and you've already met some of the people that we deal with. But with regard to the arts, okay, there are a lot of people doing this, but for the last, I would say since 1998, I had a dream that I wanted the artists to really come together and support scientists and others who, like a sculpture at the bottom of the ocean where coral grows around it, or using artists to spread the message for the work that governments or NGOs are doing. But the artists must be paid for their work. Arts bring in billions of dollars a year. So we are looking to effectuate policy and having artists paid, because when you pay an artist, you're paying the world. We use the art, the film, and everything to uplift us and take action. We conducted a survey from 16 to 72 years old using Qualtrics, one of the top surveying companies in the world, to show that people will actually take actions based off music and art and film and other disciplines of art. So knowing that they will take actions within climate, whether it's to reduce, plastic in their homes or whatever, they say that art empowers them to do that. So if art empowers them to do that, then we need to give artists a seat at the table, or creative professionals. Many people have heard me say this, other people have said it in different ways, but we actually do the work on the ground. We feed the artists. We have brought the artists into the UN to actually talk to the members of the Secretariat and UN member states. We've also worked with NGOs, with artists, and then we have the project where we are fulfilling on the SDGs. And then we also have sports, which is another project to do that. But what I'm really excited to share is that back in 2017, we submitted the 19th goal because we thought the 18th goal would be utilized by another country. So we created then the 18th and 19th, so whichever one wasn't used, we would use it for arts. And it would be arts for life and planet. Why? Because artists are essential. They are the rhythm and soul of all of who we are. Nature has a rhythm. It is a song. Anything we do is the hearts and lungs of this planet. And artists can actually bring it together and connect all of us, because it already does. We listen to music all the time. That has a rhythm. Okay, we sculpture. That has a rhythm. So I'm really proud to announce, we announced it in September, but this is at COP29, because we are utilizing art for oceans. We're using it for land, food, and agriculture in different countries. So this is the 18th goal, Arts for Life and Planet, okay? And we want all of you to get behind this. Please come to the Creators 2030 today or within the next few days, and we are asking you to get behind this so that artists are paid. Is very important. They are one of the biggest things for trade, and they help us to solve issues, okay? So I want to thank you, each and every citizen. I want to thank you for the work you're doing in your homes and your families to support really having our planet be restored and our the climate crisis literally ended. And this is what we have to do to come together. It's up to each and every one of us in relationship to each other. We have to build relationships with each other. That is the only way, only way that we can overcome the challenges that each country faces and support each other within that. So I thank you, and thank you, Larry, as usual, at the Press Club in Belgium, Brussels.
Well, thank you so much, Gail, for the work you're doing for the SDGs, for artists, and for giving us the 18th SDG.
Yes, and most important, while art is an important integral part, it's also countries fulfilling on the, solving the challenges that they have in their countries. And that's going to take everybody. And that's what we've done. We've developed a framework where the UN will be able to use this on their own and retrofit it to every country. So you're getting three things here: sports, arts, and the fulfillment of the SDGs that can be done now. While it can't be done in this moment, it begins now. So that's what we have to do, is look forward, and not just a bunch of solutions followed all over the place, but solutions that completely connect to the community it's dealing with. And you can't solve it in a small part of the world. You have to, in a city or anything. It has to be across the entire country. That's the only way the entire country benefits. And I want to say thank you to Mr. Graham, who actually gave that idea to me. Thank you. And we got the clapping in the background. So we're going to add that in, because it's clapping right on time for all of us, not just for me. And I thank you to my team all over the world. Thank you.